Gemini, welcome to your general reading, 17th till 23 July, with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. Gemini, I gotta tell you, it was so amazing. Actually, I noticed now that I've actually turned all your cards around because usually when I pre-draw them, they're upside down. But as I was clearing your clarifying deck, the Fool kept on coming out. New beginnings, new starts, positive new things. It kept on coming out. And then the first card that I drew for your recent past energy was the Fool that came out, which is really, really amazing. Definite new starts. This, it's like there's no more time here for crying, for tears. This is you coming to an end. I can see that it was quite difficult for you, but new starts, new beginnings. And as we go through the reading, even that, and as we go through the reading, if you get something that resonates with you, place your dominant hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath, and claim that for yourself. Say yes to your own highest good. All right. So in this reading, we're going to take a look at your recent past, your current energy, your immediate future. We're going to clarify, and then we're going to end off the reading by looking at some of the things in life that you want to look out for, the things that might be holding you back, the things that you want to be aware of. Okay. So I've also created a beautiful regression hypnosis session for you, which I uploaded, which helps you to release negative energy, embrace your highest good, meet your guides, guardians, and angels. You don't have to go look for it. I'm going to put it up as a suggested video at the end of the video, so you can just watch your reading and that will come up for you. All right. Recent past, you've got the Fool, you've got the Six of Emotions, which is the Six of Cups, and then you've got the Moon energy, that beautiful Pisces energy, about your dreams and your emotions and creating a beauty for yourself and all those things. But this is what I want to come with or stay with initially. In your recent past, the Fool, that new beginnings, that Uranus energy, that change. There's something beautiful that has started. There's a complete turnaround here that has started to take place in your life, Gemini. A very positive turnaround. It's like you recognize your own light. You recognize the draw of your light. You recognize your higher potential. You recognize your next level. And I have seen in some of your past readings that for some of you, you maybe had the experience where I suppose what you can call ghosting people, but a lot of times people don't always get what goes on behind that. Sometimes you're just not emotionally capable of dealing with certain things or dealing with some people's bullshit. You just don't have what it takes. And if you don't have the energy, you don't have the energy. I mean, it's really that simple. But I can see a new start for you. And even though a new start, the Full energy is always such a positive energy, I can see that a lot of you are very in your feels, very in your emotions, very difficult over there. There is those things in life where you go forward to that next level, but it's challenging. It's almost like childbirth. With childbirth, you go from one world, one existence, one full reality to an expanded existence reality, but the sort of like breaching over phase from this space to that space, it's a very challenging space because it's actually very stressful for babies to be born, and same thing in life. So, but here with the Six of Emotions, the Six of Cups, especially if this is with someone that you really care about or in love or just a very close connection, it's almost like some of you it's almost like you had no choice but just to let go of a certain person, of a certain energy. You sort of couldn't hold on to it any longer. Which can be very, very hard sometimes. But I feel that some of you really had to let go, you had to release. And maybe you needed, again, some time to yourself for a while there. But with the Moon energy there in the recent past, it's almost like there was a lot of emotions. There was a lot to deal with. Your plate was incredibly full. But it's also where, the world just kind of continues and it expects you to go with it. So it's like you really had to adapt there quite a lot to the world, Gemini. You've gone through quite a bit there, which is hard. We're going to look when we clarify. But let's look at our current energy. You've got the Knight of Emotions, which is the Knight of Cups. You've got the Three of Voices, which is the Three of Swords. And you've got the World Cosmos, which is the World Energy. Okay. So some of you have no choice but to let go. Here with the Knight of Emotions, it's almost like, the thing about the world is always just going to continue. And some of you are realizing that you're going to have to continue with the world. And you actually, for some of you, it may not feel that way, but you actually have a choice in, going with the world. You can be very frustrated about it, or you can just do the best that you can and go and focus on. And I'm speaking about being in the now, but keep your focus on the light. All right. There's a lot of healing that has taken place, and that is still busy taking place for many of you. All right. And the world cosmos, the world energy, that beautiful Saturn energy, it's a beautiful message that I've got coming through for you, Gemini, is that some of you are very much in the process of healing still. You're very much in the process of releasing. Your heart is healing. Give your heart some time, Give me a second. All right, thank you so much. Sorry about that. Give your heart some time. Give yourself some time. Give yourself a break. Just because other people feel that you should be over something or be over someone doesn't mean that you have to be, because this is your life and you are the one who gets to decide. And here's the thing, Gemini, that is coming through quite strongly is that, let's say, just making an example, let's say this is, no, I don't want to contain your how you feel or whatever, but let's say this is the totality of your pain, all right? And now you've only healed this little part over here. That is what you've managed to heal so far, or what you managed to be okay with, or stuff like that. Then you can release that. Doesn't mean that you have to release everything all at once. You don't have to heal all at once. Give yourself time. Be patient with yourself. All right. Energy going forward. You've got the Magician, the Seven of Inspiration, which is the Seven of Wands, and that beautiful Wheel of Fortune, that Jupiter energy, that next level energy. Okay. So some of you are feeling pretty hopeless at the moment. Know that you've got a lot of universal support at the moment. Opening yourself to that universal support, and know that things are going to get better, because I feel that for some of you it feels like you've got that feeling that life is never going to get better again. You'll start moving out of the dark into the light. There's hope again. Your heart will heal again. Things will get better again. Okay. Maybe not all at once. Maybe it's not going to be one big shift that takes place for you, but things will get better for you in time. So if you feel like you can't cope with life at the moment, that you can't sort of go to that next level, know that things are in the process of getting better for you. This is one of those things where you kind of need to give life some time. You got to give yourself some time. All right. Let's see. Let's clarify that recent past, that full energy, that Six of Cups, and that moon energy. Some of you might also be in regrets. I wish I did this, I wish I did that, when I had time, and so forth. And I feel that for some of you, you had to really start working, releasing that, because, regret can be a wonderful teacher in life, because it can say to you next time, this is how you might want to do it, and that's how you might want to do it. But you don't want to stay within regret, because regret is one of those things in life that can really, really dull your experience of life. All right. And you can't change the past in any case. In your recent past energy clarifiers, you've got the Five of Wands, you've got the Seven of Cups, and you've got the Empress energy. That Empress energy is that beautiful Venus beauty energy. It's all about abundance. There's a lot of emotional conflict that has taken place here for you. Maybe one, then you're fine, then you're not fine. I also feel that some of you were quite disappointed here by some people. Some people, possibly one person, that you really thought would be there for you. And it's almost like it could have felt that your support structure was crumbling, that you were expected to just be fine, that, that it wasn't that open for you to be able to express yourself. Some of you, there may have been quite a bit of support for you from areas that you didn't expect, and people that you didn't expect it from. So maybe people that silently wish you well, that silently prayed for you, and people that you wouldn't expect it from. Where you maybe find out this person says, I really prayed for you. Like, are you a praying person? That sort of thing. But there was the necessity to give things a little bit of time, especially for you. I feel that you've also discovered quite a bit about yourself and about life in the recent past, which to me says you were being prepared for the next level. Okay, and often being prepared for the next level can feel like the worst curse on the in the planet, in the universe. So clarifying your current space, the Knight of Emotions, the Three of Voices, the Three of Swords, And the world, you have got the Seven of Pentacles, the Moon energy, the Pisces energy. This energy is coming up quite a bit for a lot of you in your readings this week. Even there, I mean, in the recent past it was, and here it is also in your current space. And I feel that some of you are almost feeling like you want to, not really care about emotions. But, when we try to suppress emotions, then we sort of try to suppress a part of ourselves, If you need time to heal, if you need time to cry, you got to give it to yourself. Otherwise, you cause a negative energy block within yourself. When we suppress our own emotions, we create a negative energy block. All right? Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Moon over there. And so this is really, really difficult. And I want to send you lots and lots of love from my heart, Gemini, because some of you are at a point where, when we have a loss in life, everybody's very nice and everybody's very sympathetic and everybody's very supportive. And you get to a point where they just assume that you have to be okay now, I remember that I spoke to this one lady and she was very, very emotionally thrown because she lost her son 5 months ago. And so 5 months later, this one person said to her, listen, you got to stop this mourning business now. Life goes on and, you can't be walking around here being all morbid and missing your child. Like, you got to get over that. So the world can be like that sometimes. And sometimes people don't mean things the way that they say it, or they don't know what to say. All right. But I can see new light coming in for you. I can see that some of you have to really sort of build yourself from the ground all the way up again. Some of you have to really look at parts in your life that are not so pretty. I can see career changes. I can see life choice changes. I can see a lot of you that were, I wouldn't say that you weren't taking life seriously, but maybe things were a bit privileged for you, in whichever way, shape, or form. Take it as it resonates. Because it doesn't just have to be money, but it's almost like you have to kind of go with things on your own. Like you have to be the one taking control now, okay? And that means there's a sense of real maturity coming in. You're growing up in kind of like across the board, prepared for that next level, going from one level of strength to the next. Let's clarify this energy coming your way immediate future. The Magician, the Seven of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. And you have got the Knight of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Three of Wands. Some of you are feeling like things are never going to be okay again. Life is never going to be okay again. You're not going to find love. You're not going to find anybody who's going to care for you. Whilst in the meanwhile, I feel that love is coming your way like nobody's business. Real, beautiful, honest, honorable love. Somebody who's maybe a little bit wacko, but wacky, a little bit different from you, but real taste for life. And shows you the beauty of what life can be. And I see your heart just being so open to that, So if you are at a point where you are really feeling at a loss for life and hope and all those type of things, know that there is beautiful things coming into your life, including beautiful, beautiful love. All right. Now, let's look at the things that you want to look out for. You want to be aware of, beautiful, beautiful Gemini. Let's just see. And if that resonates with you, if that was helpful to you, I'd really appreciate you liking the video, giving the video a thumbs up. For those of you that are subscribed, thank you for subscribing. For those of you who are not, I'd really appreciate you considering subscribing, hitting that all notifications, so you know when your weekly readings are coming out. So you've got the Five of Swords, the Temperance energy. This is really, really great. That's Sagittarius energy with Temperance over there, as well as the Two of Wands. Sorry, Two of Pentacles, my apologies. So you are being reminded here that you are still in the process of healing. There is change coming, there's growth coming. Some of you are feeling very, very stuck. Some of you maybe feel like you've got no sort of dominion over your own life or anything like that. That you just have to be the one that has to sort of like fill those, responsible boots, whatever. Yes, you're being reminded that you're still in the process of healing. But you're also reminded you've got options going forward. And for those of you that feel, remember with the Seven of Inspiration, Seven of Wands card that you got over here, there's a lot of dark subsiding in your light and there's light coming in. Some of you may have chosen to overlook certain things and like, and you're coming into a space you are presented what is really what your real worth is and your real value is, and you get people coming in, and specifically a person coming in with very honorable intentions that wants the best for you. Okay, that want to honor your highest good. How beautiful is that? And if any of you are open, that's what I got for you. So if you're open to maybe additional, more personalized guidance, you can always book a personal reading. The way to do that is put for you down below in the description. There's a link for my step-by-step tarot reading course. There's a link for my free oracle card reading course. There's a bit of a description and a link that you can click for if you're open to online regression hypnosis, what some people call past life regression, which will really, really help you expand positively in your life. But that's what I got for you. I hope that it helps, and I hope that you really find absolutely great benefit from the guided hypnosis video suggestion that's sorry, that's coming up on your screen right now. See you next time. Bye.